Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to the very first episode of Call of Duty World War II In-Depth. In-Depth has returned to the channel, and we're going to be starting off today with the Suppressor. This is one of the most contentious attachments in the game because now it is optional. You can pop it on and off at will, and the general consensus is it hurts your weapon a lot. It severely decreases the range, damage, whatever you want to call it, and makes it feel really bad. What we know the Suppressor will do is the same things it's been doing in other previous COD games, which is hide your shots on the minimap so that when you shoot you don't show up on the radar. Fantastic. It'll reduce your muzzle flash, making you slightly more difficult to notice at range, but more importantly it cleans up your iron sights or your optics so that there's less flash and you can track targets easier, and of course it makes your gun quieter. The Suppressor will also reduce your range. Of note, it's not going to reduce damage. There's no like flat damage drop. There is an average damage decrease over range, but that's just because the range has gone down. The question is, however, how much is that decrease? In order to learn that, I loaded up into a private lobby with Prestigious Key here, and we decided to test out a couple of guns. First up, this is the 3-shot kill range of the Grease gun, the maximum 3-shot kill range that is. And when I put the Suppressor on it, I have to get just a little bit closer, but it'll still 3-shot kill. Not that big of a range decrease overall. I'll go ahead and show the same thing with the PPSH with no Suppressor. This is the maximum 4-shot kill range on that gun, shooting Prestige again. Shout out to him. You'll find his channel link down below in the description. Now, if I attach the Suppressor, I do have to walk a little bit closer, not tremendously so, but it will 4-shot. And just to show you that I tested some other ranges, this is the PPSH 5-shot range, which I gotta admit is pretty impressive for a submachine gun. Now, if I take that and decide to go ahead and put a Suppressor on it, I have to scoot up a bit, but as you notice, the ranges between with and without a Suppressor are not that crazy. So based on my testing, it seems like submachine guns get a range reduction of approximately 25% when you put the Suppressor attachment on there. The raw full stats are not decoded yet, they're not out yet, which is why I put the little pre-release thing there in the title. But to the best of my ability to tell, range reduction on suppressors is only 25%, which is not bad at all. Other Call of Duty games, I've seen them go up to like 70% range reduction with accuracy penalties and other stuff like that. But 25% is a very minor penalty to stay off the radar. However, it feels way worse. I'm not entirely sure why, but the feel, subjectively, of running a suppressor in this game is that my guns deal no damage, whereas my testing indicates just the opposite. I think that's the placebo effect working, and it gets the best of us, even me. My recommendation at the end of this episode is that you should use the suppressor almost all the time on your submachine guns. The range penalty is minor overall, and staying off the radar is fantastic, so there's no real reason not to use it unless you're in an MLG game or you're playing really competitively and it's not going to help you. Like if you're on the pro circuit, yeah, probably not. I wouldn't do that. I would take the extra range. But if you're just running regular lobbies, regular matches, go for the suppressor. It's entirely beneficial. Guys, that's all for this short episode of In-Depth. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.